game. It's a rich thing.
Alright guys, what's up? We are here with part 2, and like I said, I had to split this up. Originally I did not in the video, so that's why you'll see a little time change over here, but since it was so long the first video, we split it up to 2 videos. Other than that, we're going to get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. This one's be an oddball one, but you guys probably would never notice this, but the bumper caps for the bumpers, for the OEM bumpers, we're talking about these little circle things right here. If you are interested, I might have 1 pair or 2 pairs, not the same color though, just random colors. If you're interested, I could sell it to you, but we're not talking about the tow hook one, we're talking about the license plate one that goes right here in these little circles. It's super hard to find OEM ones. They just, what happens is that the dealerships at the time, they'll remove it and put the front license plate there, and they'll keep them. Normally they could put them in a glove box or something like that, but a lot of people lose them, so that's why they're so rare. It's kind of like the battery cover for the engine bay compartment, how everyone loses it. It's not rare to find those, but it's just everyone loses it, so you always gotta buy one or get one at the junkyard. I guess back in the day, and maybe even Acura or just the people, the owners, the original owners, would just pull it off and they just never put it back. I don't know why, but yeah, these bumper plugs, if you find them, I think I could sell like a set for like 60 bucks is what I sell them for. They're just hard to find. You probably be able to find them on eBay, and if that's the case, let's actually take a look and see if we can find one. Yeah, you see one right here. This is actually for a this might be for a tow hook. Here it is, 20 bucks for one. So about 40 bucks to use if you get both of them. This one right here, 24 bucks. Oh, this is a tow hook. This is a tow hook also. And this is the tow hook. Never mind. I'm looking at it wrong. I'm trying to find the actual caps. Alright guys, so there it is. Not on eBay right now, so if you guys want one, you can go through me. I might have a set if you really want one. But yeah, so rarity, I'd say those are about like an 8 out of 10, hard to get. If you guys are interested in them, hit me up down below, mythic.559 on Instagram, or message me here, whatever you want. If you want a set, I have one. But let's keep going. We are talking about next is the OEM from factory, the bumper sensors. If you guys do not know what those are, back in the day, it was a dealer and a solid option to have the bumper sensors on it. They're park sensors is what it's called. You can see right here, they have it in all the colors because that was it back then. So let's see if we can pull this up. You can see it. It's right here. Basically, it just looks like a plug on your bumper. Let's see if we can find some better ones. Here's a photo right here. You can kind of see it in there. There's a red one. You kind of see it in there. This is like the Acura pages. So as you see those, I see those randomly, maybe one time in person. I see some on the pages here and there. There are rare. It's like an option like the side door moldings they used to put on the Acura TLs. I didn't put them in the video because they're not. It's like a one in like 5 chances you see them on the TL, so they're not that rare. So that's why I didn't put it in the video. Just side door moldings. But these ones are rare though. You see it, you just know that car came equipped with parking sensors. Do they work? I have no clue on how they work. I don't know if there's like a warning buzzer sound or something like that. Do you guys know? Drop a link or drop a comment down below. Let me know how they work if you have one, or any of these. Let me know if you guys have one and you didn't even know these are rare. Like that. Like if I had it, I don't think if I had this bumper, I don't know if I would get rid of it or keep it. It didn't work. I don't know if it looks good or not. Like I said, I saw one in person, but it's so long ago I can't remember. But anyways, so that's about that. I say rarity, like I said, is probably going to be like an 8, for an 8 out of 10. You are not going to find it too often. And if you do, I don't even think it's worth buying unless you really want that look. You might just have to buy the bumper. So I don't know what price it would be for just the sensors, just because like I don't even think they work anymore. Old technology, stuff like that. Next, we are going to be talking about the Acura TL dealership option pinstripe. This is something you cannot buy anymore. So I'm going to give it already before we even start talking about a 10 out of 10 in rarity, because your car either has it or don't. You could buy aftermarket ones, pinstripe kits, but the ones I saw in the dealership is the ones that I'm mostly talking about. So you can see one right here. Let's see if this actually shows up a good video, a photo. You probably can't see it, but you can see the stripe on it. Let's see. You can see it right here. And there's a little break. I don't know where exactly, but there's a little Acura logo on it. I know if you, let's go back to it. Okay, I actually skipped ahead, but we're still talking about it. It looks like this one almost. It looks like a little Acura, but that like this is aftermarket, so that doesn't look correct. It looks like this, but very tiny. Let's see if we can find one. No, I can't see it, but basically, if you're, it's like the only one on Google Images. I think I've seen about one other TL. I forgot who has it. I think it's here locally who has one. For finding them, I guess it's rare, but it's not like impossible. But if you want one, good luck. I'm pretty sure you will not be able to find a TL for sale with a pinstripe on it. But yeah, it's just a pinstripe from dealership. This is the factory option back then, just to get that little pinstripe. So if you have it, do I like it? I probably personally wouldn't care for it, but to each their own. So let's move on. Right, so now we're going to talk about a good one that everyone probably thinks is probably we're going to be talking about the 04, 06 A-Spec, but we're talking about the 07, 08 base A-Spec. This is rare. This is rarer than the 04, 06 A-Spec and more rare than the Type S front A-Spec. This is not sought after as in desirability, but this is one that you don't see often. I know a guy, so far I know one guy here named Terry. I put his Instagram down below if you want to go check out his car. He has the base one, and this base model only fits 07, 08 years, no older, the other ones. So let's get into it. So if we're gonna do a comparison, if we can find one right here. So we could do a comparison like this, so you can see it. It's just a one simple lip, nothing crazy. As you go for 06, you can see it. It actually has like a secondary lip going across, like a black one, like a little diffuser type stuff. You can see it. You see the aggressiveness in it. You see that sharpness in that one. Look at this one. This one's smooth, nice and smooth. Let me see if I can find another one. Here's a close-up right here. A very nice smooth one. You can put this on a base model one. This is meant for the, I mean, you can put this on a Type S one. This is meant for a base model, but you can see right here, it goes for the happy face is what you consider the base model. As you go over here, you can see the frown face. That's the Type S. But you could put this one on the Type S, and it will just be like a point. It makes it into like not even a frown or a happy. It makes it like a point. Is there any Type S's with it? I don't know. Yeah, here's one right here. You can see what I'm talking about. A base model lip on this Type S. A lot of people like the subtle look. It's very clean. If you enjoy just a simple look, not too aggressive like the Type S A-Spec lip, which would be this one right here. This is a very aggressive lip. Some people do just actually like the 0708, but it's not that common. I say rarity, I say this one is probably like a 9 out of 10. If I search it up, it's gonna be very hard for me to find this lip. If I want one right now, it's gonna take me at least a year to find this lip because nobody even had one for sale. It wasn't common. Everyone for sure between the other two. So yeah, if you have this front lip, you got something. For money wise, I say this lip is probably be worth around 350 used. This is probably what I could probably sell it for. Just because it's rare, but it's not desirable. Like I said earlier, it's just a special taste for someone to want this one. So that would be that one. Let's move on. Alright guys, so this one's a weird one. This one you will probably never know if you have this in your car because it's been so long they changed out already. Now the A-Spec suspension. There are a lot of people, you guys do not know about the A-Spec suspension. These were only on special requests and maybe on the A-Spec model. I don't know if that's like an option or if it was just only on request. These are stiffer and a little bit lower is what I was told and read about. They look like normal shocks. I'm pretty sure there's a part number you can see to make sure you have an A-Spec one. Part number here, I'll give it to you if you really want it. Actually, no, that's not the part number. Part number. We don't have it. No part number, but let me read it since we're here actually. So what this did was mild lowering, tight body control, and minimal ride impact. So basically, it's just a stiffer suspension. Lowered it a little bit. Can we find one on Google and see if we can if we could see if we can find one? So let's see. Let's see if we can find one. Let's check out this thread real quick. He replaced his stock suspension with A-Spec suspension. So you can see it actually does make it lower, like at least an inch lower all around. And I'm guaranteed it's gonna be a stiffer and just more of a better ride, I guess. Well, maybe not better comfort ride, but more a good feeling ride. But yeah, so that's what that is. A-Spec suspension. Rarity, 10 out of 10. You're gonna find it. You will not even know who has one, if you even have one or not. Maybe by looking at your car you can, but it's one of those long gone things. By now it's blown out, probably it's been replaced. So I wouldn't even be trying to find anything like this. Alright guys, we are now talking about the rear wheel factory option. So everyone knows the Patricks. Here's a photo right here. Everyone knows the A-Spec wheels. We talked about that earlier. Here's a photo just to remind you. Here is the Type S wheel over here. And here's even also the 0708 base wheel right here. And then so we have this wheel right here. The part number is right there. You don't see it. This is a factory option at the time, 17 inch, 15. So I'm assuming these will fit other models at the time, maybe GT5, the RSX at the time, probably when they were coming out. These wheels are, to me, are ugly. They are not sought after. Let's actually go back a little bit. Let's see if we can go to images. It's just one of those options that you like the taste. You would have bought it at the time, but since nobody, I don't think, liked it, it's rare. I seen this maybe twice in person. One when I first when I first joined UA Squad. I just thought it was just a wheel the guy chose that he liked, not even OEM, and he put the Acura logo on it. So I thought he put the Acura logo on. No, this is the actual factory option wheel back then. So if you have this wheel, it's super rare. I don't know how much it will be worth. I'll say about it's not the ugliest wheel. I say about $800, just because how rare it is. And someone really wants it for the rare factor. but I don't see any B. It'd be hard to find a buyer. Nobody would really want it. At that point, you could buy some clean A-spec wheels. But for rarity, I say a 9 out of 10. Let me know if you have these wheels, but it's one of the ones that's hard to find. All right, next we're going to be talking about one of the factory options for the TL, which is car cover. So I had one on mine. I spent like $300 probably for it. I got it from 3rd Gen TL, I believe, back then. All it is just a car cover with the Acura TL that fits perfectly for your car. If I can find a photo, I'll put one in the video, but basically it's just a car cover for the Acura TL, one of the options back in the dealerships when they had them, just to give you that protection over the weather. I say these are about $300. They're about rarity, about 5 out of 10. Not the hardest to get, not the easiest to find, but they come up here and there. My boy CJ just picked one up and he uses it, I believe. But yeah, if you find one, pick it up. It's worth some money. All right, next we're going to be talking about chrome wheels. So this is all I'm talking about every single one. Patrick's, A-Specs, everything. So even the ugly one. It's crazy, huh? It's crazy. So chrome anything, I think they're just super rare. Chrome Patrick's. Are they, I guess they're OEM, you can see right here. At first I thought chrome was like something they did aftermarket, but apparently that was an option to chrome out the wheels. So you got chrome Patrick's, chrome A-Spec wheels, even chrome Type S wheels. Let's see if this one's chrome. No, that was just regular. The chrome Type S wheels are the hardest one to find. Yeah, it's chrome. Chrome Type S wheels. So anything chrome, I think they're rare. Even the Patrick's, if you find chrome Patrick's, this is the most common one, but they are still rare. If you find a set of these, do I like them? I think so. Especially the chrome A-Spec, I think they look good. This one you could have the lip, so this one's probably an 8 or 7.5 A-Spec wheel. But yeah, if you guys are looking for anything with the chrome, these are probably like a 4 out of 10 for rarity. They come up here and there. If you're looking for something specific like a waffle, good luck. A-Spec wheel, you can find them here and there. A chrome A-Spec wheel, chrome Patrick, most common one. But yeah, they could range from about 300 all the way to like $800 for a set of nice clean chrome OEM wheels. All right, let's move on. Next, we are going to be talking about the hood bra, the OEM hood bra. So this one, I don't know if this one is the OEM one, but it's the only one I could find. This is the 4th Gen OEM one. How nice and it fits. This is just a full mass bra. All on this Acura TL right here. So they are hard to find. Let's see if we can pull this up. This is not an OEM one either. Look at that. But you guys are interested in a hood bra. They are, like I said, they're hard to find, especially OEM one. Rarity, I'd say about a 6 out of 10. Desirability, nobody wants it. They just scratch your car. They look ugly. What are you saving it against? Is this just to get it to the lot? I don't know. The purpose of the hood bra is bug deflector. I don't know. So yeah, that's about that. If you find a hood bra, you probably get one for $100. If for an OEM one for a full face mask, maybe $200. If you want to go aftermarket, that's a whole separate video we could get into, but they sell some. This is actually my buddy right here, too. Alright guys, another day. Let's see if we can finish this video out. We're going on 3 days already. I believe we were talking about the CDM rear bumper now, which is a pretty rare one. This is a part that I guess most of the whole video is about CDM, but the CDM is just a China market one. It's just a cool one. The rear bumper is just, if you can see it, probably not. It's just right here. Basically, it is the 0406 bumper that accommodates for the CDM bar. So it's gonna have a custom bumper just for the CDM bar. And so I'm assuming this is gonna be super rare. Um, at least like a 10 out of 10. This is something that I don't think anyone would ever import, right? It's to the US just to get this bumper. They could just customize their. Right now, you need a 07, 08 bumper in order to run the CDM, just because it already has the cutout. I don't think the 0406 has any cutouts at all on the bumper, so you will need this. Here is an example of a Type S with it. A lot of people run it with the Type S lip, and it looks so clean. I ran out mine by 6 speed. But anyways, let's get back into it. So the CDM rear bumper, one of the most rarest part, just because, like I said, it's only in China. Nobody's gonna export it, and it's a custom bumper just for the CDM. With that said, we'll give it it's a 10 out of 10, and price for this is unknown. So if you didn't know, there is a CDM folding mirrors for the Acura TL for the 4th generations. I don't have any in action that I could tell you guys, but trust me, there is uh, uh, OEMs folding mirrors for the CDM. The 4th gens actually has quite a bit of CDM parts. The CDM front lip, let me see if I can show you guys, but the folding mirrors right here is a rare one. It's one of the coolest ones because you don't get that in the States. This is the older year. This is looks like 09 to 11. You can see the lip right here. That is crazy. And the mirror does look extended out a little bit more than a regular 4 gen. Let me check this one. I don't know, but you can see actually the mirror folded in. I'll guarantee you that's automatic. This, since we're talking about it anyway, so let's get back into the video. You can see the lip, it's just an OEM, it's just a different style. This one is super rare also. I don't know if it has a rear lip though. I wonder if there's any rear pics. Yeah, so we'll say the folding mirrors, and then we'll just go with the front lip and do this combined. Cause I wasn't going to even talk about the front lip, but since we're here anyway, we will. Folding mirror for the 4th gen, 10 out of 10. Nobody has it in the States. Actually, there was an Acura that was talking about they doing it for their 4th gen, so maybe someone does have it. If it does, 9 out of 10 for the rarity. But I never seen one in person. Never heard anyone talk about it. I already found out, I think, from Benny. He put it Instagram right here. He was one of the OGs in the Acura TL pages. So he actually led me onto this link, I believe, this guy. And then the CDM front lip is just something that I always known about, but I never saw in person. 10 out of 10. I have not seen nobody have the CDM 4 gen front lip for the, which is cool because this is like, so this is the 09 to 12 to 14 front lip, which is the big one everyone likes. You can see it. And then this one is like half of it, which is pretty crazy if you look at it. And then if you go to the US model for this one, let's see. Actually, here's the CDM one right here too. Must have been like a concept pic right here. Let me see if I can find the. Yeah, see, this is the 09 to 11 front lip, so it goes like this. I'd say, which is very subtle. I don't know if it goes all the way around. I wonder if it does go all the way around. Then it goes to this one, more aggressive, and then it goes to the US one, which is the one everyone likes. But this one's cool too. I think this is pretty dope. But yeah, those are it. Rare. I don't know. I feel like something like this will go for like $1,000 plus, because you're probably gonna have to get a new, and you can't actually. It has to be used because they don't even make it no more. So that's gonna be a hard one to get. Mirrors, you probably buy that at the Acuras in China probably still. But let's move on. Alright guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I appreciate you guys sticking out to the end. If you guys learned anything through these videos, let me know down below. We could do another series. We got a whole bunch of stuff. This is rare OEM parts. Imagine the aftermarket parts that has been discontinued over the years. And if you like this video, let me know if you want to see that video. We'll make another one. This one is probably going to take me some time to edit, so Leave a like and a comment down below. Anything I missed, like I said, let me know. I'll do an update video or a part 2 video to this. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.